siphoning off support for their very small businesses that that need it so badly. But I urge you not to disabuse these funds, not to disperse these funds in the same inequitable way you have in the past. Marty Walsh of Boston, son of Irish immigrants, from his only downside, they're not from Mayo, they're from Galway. From Galway, moved to Boston. Marty was born and raised in Dorchester. I know him, tough as nails. Joined the Laborers Union, 223 at age 21. Elected to the state legislature, became union president, and graduated from college at age 42. He's now in his second term as a successful mayor of the iconic American city of Boston. He was there at the Treasury Department during the depths of the Great Recession, helping small businesses weather the storm and stay afloat, that are going to generate good-paying jobs that will allow us to grow the economy. So that's a long answer to a short question. Yes, they should be treated as they're a bunch of thugs, insurrectionists, white supremacists, anti-Semites. 6N is not enough. I mean, come on, you know, these shirts they're wearing, these are a bunch of thugs, and they're terrorists, domestic terrorists. And that'll be a judgment for the Justice Department to make as to what the charges should be. And we have to make sure that this can never, ever happen again. The damage done to our reputation around the world by a president of the United States encouraging a mob. This reminded me more of states I've visited over the 100 countries I've gone to, in third tin horn dictatorships, and the material to children that can provide for the safe opening of our schools at the end of that, beginning at the end of that 100 days. They are the most urgent things we have to do now. I spoke with a guy I have enormous respect for, and I ran against him, Mitt Romney. I spoke to Mitt this morning again. This is a man of enormous integrity, We're told that, you know, Goebbels in The Great Lie, you keep repeating the lie. Well, there was a print that when Dresden was bombed, firebombed, there were 250 people that were killed, or was it 2,500 people were killed? And Goebbels said, no, 25,000 or 250,000 were killed. And our papers printed that. It's the big lie. People will know it's one thing for one man, one woman, to repeat the lie over and over and over again. By the way, Trump said that before he ran. If you say it enough, I'm going to convince you. I'll say it enough. The press is bad, the press is bad, the press is bad, the press is bad. If he's the only one saying it, that's one thing. But the acolytes that follow him, like Cruz and others, there are decent people out there who actually believe these lies because they've heard it again and again. I was with a friend of mine who's a medical doctor telling me that his neighbor said to him, he lives in another state, his neighbor's a good person, said, but you know, doc, this is true. There's a lot of chicanery that went on in this election. He said, tell me what? Well, I just know there was. They say it is. They say it is. This is a human condition. You say it and say it and say it and say it. The degree to which it becomes corrosive is in direct proportion to the number of people who say it.
Everybody can get their second shot on time.
The answer is I'll be talking about that on Friday.